Is there anybody that still wants to be interviewed? Did you guys get
I'm
any
sure.
more responses?
We need to interview Reese. Reese, we need to
Yeah.
interview you.
Oh, interview? Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome
You're
to the.
not
We can call it the Dreamcast.
Wait. Jamming my game? Oh, change it. Should we update the status to like? Oh yeah, Dreamcast. You dream of my cast?
She dreaming to like get a cast.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
For all the born males out there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a bone? The silence is deafening.
What?
What do you mean?
Is there a bone?
Like in your
Is
cock?
there a bone?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh. I mean, some animals have bones.
I got my audio cut out. You're like, is there a bone? And I was switching my audio around. So I was like, oh wait, did you? I was trying to check. I was like, did you say anything else? But no, it didn't. It was just silence. No, there was just nothing else.
No. There's no bone.
But like,
no bone?
walruses have bones.
In their cock?
I think so. They have a bone? Hold on, I need to look up like a walrus penis bone or something.
I'm not
Let's
editing
go.
This. I'm not editing this.
Let's go,
Oh,
walrus
that's
penis
fun.
bone. The first fill in the blank for DuckDuckGo is walrus penile bone value.
Alright, Reese, you ready to get interviewed about your dreams?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing that, huh?
Why are my dreams so weird tonight?
Guys,
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
generate...
instant you recording
I'll
that?
be,
Yeah, I
I'll be
recorded that whole
dreaming.
thing. That's gonna be a short now. You're
I'll
welcome.
be dreaming about
Just start with me.
walrus penile bones for sure.
Stuff. So now that you know what we're doing, what's your relationship with dreaming?
Very
Do you
serious.
take it
I
on
guess.
like nice long dates, maybe like a walk
Walks on the beach.
park?
Yeah.
Car
Yeah,
sex.
I feel like we have a good relationship on and
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
Not abusive.
No. Very, very healthy, loving relationship.
Even if you can't remember a dream / nightmare, do you ever wake up feeling scared or unsettled?
I don't think I've ever woken up like feeling scared. Maybe like waking up feeling like stressed or something. But that's
Fair.
usually like outside factors. Like I
Mm.
wake up and I'm like, oh god damn it, I have to like do shit today.
In mood.
I got a douche sheet, bro.
Do you have well, let's see.
Bone.
Do you have phones?
No.
What do you
Oh,
usually
man.
remember your dreams?
I'd say probably more often don't remember them than do.
Fair.
Yeah. Yes, I have had a couple dreams that involved either like me like falling from a great height or like something falling. I remember I had this one dream where like I dropped my phone and like fell through this grate and like fell down a pit and just like fell out of sight. Kind of looked like that from like Empire Strikes Back, like the last part with Vader and
The
Luke,
lightsaber,
Oh,
yeah.
Cloud City.
where
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
at
yeah.
like they're over that huge like
Bespin?
vent thing in Cloud City, and then Luke
yeah,
like
yeah.
at the end Luke like falls down.
He jumps down.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I was on some like metal like catwalk, and then the phone
Damn.
just like slipped through a crack.
Did anybody declare that they were your father?
No.
Ron comes up and he's like, Reese, I'm your dad. You go, no. And then drop your phone.
There's one thing I forgot to mention is now that Reese mentioned
This isn't your interview.
Catwalks are a rerecurring thing. I just wanted to say that in my dreams.
Whoa.
This isn't your interview.
I know, but
Put
I wanted,
catwalk on the
I wanted to
list.
chime in.
Can you remember like what's the most like absurd dream you've ever had that you can remember?
I guess there's this one like really cool one that I had very recently. So in this dream, this was like a couple of weeks ago that it happened. So basically in the dream, I was not me. I was like this older like man who didn't look like me. And so I'm this man and I'm living like this like pretty like average like good life. I have like a wife and kids and
Yeah.
stuff. Everything's going
No, it's the lamp dream.
and then I find myself, I'm in like this house, and this is like, I think it's like part of like a video game, kind of like low poly-ish game, and I'm in like this big house. It's like this just like one like room house, and it's like this mostly empty room that's just filled with all like random objects that are floating around, and there's no like ceiling. It just kind of extends up into infinity. And then I'm just like wandering around this area, and then eventually I start being able to like climb like farther up towards like the infinite ceiling. I'm like getting on top of like objects, and I'm like making my way up. And there's like kind of like a lower like gravity as well, so I can like jump like really high and like float around. And I start like making my way up to like the top of this house, and I get to like the top of the house, and there's this whole like platform. There's like this area that's like a beach resort area up at like the top of the house, and there's just like a bunch of stuff there. And then I'm just like living there, and then basically like a bunch of like time passed, and I was just living in this like a crazy like resort area at the top of this game world, and I had all this like food, and I was like relaxing. I started like I found another like wife, and I started a new family. Also, Cloud from Final Fantasy was there for some reason.
Who's your wife?
And then after all that happened, I finally got pulled out of the game. And I get pulled back out of this game world, and I'm back in my normal life. And I've spent like I spent 26 years inside this game world. And I get pulled back out, and I see like my real like wife and kids again. And like I'm back in the real world. But I'm just like crushed and like devastated.
Oh my god.
Because I've lost everything that I had in this game. And then
you're devastated because you lost 26 years of your life they could have been spent with your family.
I lost everything I had in WoW, bro. I lost everything I had.
Oh my god.
Like, for real, like, my favorite part, not really my favorite part, I hate dreaming because it always, like, freaks me out in the end, but, like, my favorite part of dreams is when, like, you're having, like, this weird, realistic, vivid dream, but, like, there's just one character from something you're obsessing over currently.
Has
Where's Mario? Where's Mario, dude?
Like, I had, like, a dream / nightmare that was kind of, like, freaking me out, but Sonic was also just there.
Like, this is scary, but hey, watch that chili dog, Tails, and you're like, oh, this isn't so bad, but it's also still bad.
Yeah, I encountered a character in a dream, and he left such an impression on me that I added him to the Pokemon campaign.
He was
Oh my
peak.
god.
He got killed, He got murdered.
Yeah. This
That's hilarious.
I literally just this character just shows up in the dream, and he introduces himself like fully formed. And his name,
I'm your character.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like all the character traits he had were just in the dream. His name was Sir Simple Rot, which is from Samurott the Pokemon, because that's the Pokemon that he has. And he's Sir Simple Rot because he only wants likes like simple things, and he thinks in like a very like simple mindset. He hates like anything that is like any like degree of like complexity.
He's the best, bro. He died too soon. He died way too fast. It was tragic.
People
Oh, yeah,
died?
No, he got murdered.
Oh, a lot of okay.
People die in Pokemon D&D. Do people do it? John, you don't know. John, you don't know.
John has no idea.
Oh, you
Okay,
don't know
this
what-
was
you
to
know
be
the
fair,
fall
this
bar.
was the war arc.
The war arc.
What?
Do you? Oh, no, wait, guys. You need to hear. Okay, you need to know this. Okay, listen here. Listen up. This is so important. I want you guys to know. I want everyone to know what happened. We played a Pokemon D&D campaign. Whole thing, freaking year-long thing. We were going, and then we made a joke about, there's a Pokemon called Claydol, which explodes. It's kind of like a bomb, and we're like, oh, that's funny. You can like just drop a Claydol and it blows up and defeats all the enemies. This is great. We should do this. So we were like, oh, and then a meme got started. It was like, oh, the clay doll wars because they used bombs. They used the clay dolls. We did that. We ran that campaign. Rees made that and we played it for a year and a half and we went to war. We had a war. People died. My Pokemon D&D. My Pokemon D&D character died, and I learned the meaning of war at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I learned the meaning of war from Pokemon D&D.
Not the meaning of the tragedy of war. No,
That's
I literally
a fucking
did.
quote. Hang on.
I gotta tell this story. This is making a whole separate thing, but it was like literally 2 o'clock a.m. in the morning, or like 1 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock a.m. in the morning.
We're in war. We're like at the base.
We are in
the bad
war.
guy got revealed. We're having a duel freaking in the base. Freaking things going crazy. My guy runs in. There's a sword Pokemon. He's called Aegislash. He literally, we're fighting him. He just stabs my guy right through the middle and pulls out. And I was like, oh God, he's dead. He dies. But that's not what got me, because what happened was immediately after killing my D&D character, he just started, like, everyone kept fighting. Like, Aegislash just turned and started fighting and trying to attack something else. And I was like, guys, stop. Like it's just, I was just like, this is bad. Guys, stop. Like, I was like, war is bad. Stop killing each other. It was awful.
I'll be right back. I have to call my mom.
Yep. All right, do we want to call it for the night then?
We did go to war.
All right, I'm gonna cut the recording.